Welcome to Sahih Hadith in English, where we explore the timeless wisdom of Sahih Al Bukhari. In today's episode, we delve into the profound theme of knowledge as we explore the Book of Knowledge. Book 3 Hadith 1 to 10. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this enlightening journey with fellow seekers of truth. Let's embark on this journey together. Chapter: Whoever is asked about knowledge while he is busy in some conversation, so he finished talking and then answered the questioner. Narrated Abu Huraira. While the Prophet, peace be upon him, was saying something in a gathering, a Bedouin came and asked him when would the hour Doomsday take place. Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, continued his talk. So some people said that Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, had heard the question, but did not like what that Bedouin had asked. Some of them said that Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, had not heard it. When the Prophet, peace be upon him, finished his speech, he said, "Where is the questioner? Who inquired about the hour, Doomsday?" The Bedouin said, "I am here, O Allah's Apostle." Then the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "When honesty is lost, then wait for the hour, Doomsday." The Bedouin said, "How will that be lost?" The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "When the power or authority comes in the hands of unfit persons, then wait for the hour, Doomsday." Reference: Sahih Al Bukhari, 59, in book. Reference: Book 3, Hadith 1. Chapter: Whoever raises his voice in conveying knowledge. Narrated Abdullah bin Amr. Once the Prophet, peace be upon him, remained behind us in a journey. He joined us while we were performing ablution for the prayer which was overdue. We were just passing wet hands over our feet and not washing them properly. So the Prophet, peace be upon him, addressed us in a loud voice and said twice or thrice, "Save your heels from the fire." Reference: Sahih Al Bukhari, 60, in book. Reference: Book 3, Hadith 2. Chapter: Concerning the variety of words used by narrators conveying different significations regarding the concept of narrating, and which has importance for the Hadith scholars only. Narrated Ibn Umar. Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, said, "Amongst the trees there is a tree, the leaves of which do not fall, and is like a Muslim. Tell me the name of that tree." Everybody started thinking about the trees of the desert areas, and I thought of the date palm tree, but felt shy to answer the others, then asked, "What is that tree, O Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him?" He replied, "It is the date palm tree." Reference: Sahih Al Bukhari, 61, in book. Reference: Book 3, Hadith 3. Chapter: The Imam questioning his companions in order to test their knowledge. Narrated Ibn Umar. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Amongst the trees there is a tree, the leaves of which do not fall, and is like a Muslim. Tell me the name of that tree." Everybody started thinking about the trees of the desert areas, and I thought of the date palm tree. The others then asked, "Please inform us what is that tree, O Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him." He replied, "It is the date palm tree." Reference: Sahih Al Bukhari, 62, in book. Reference: Book 3, Hadith 4. Chapter: What is said about knowledge. Narrated Anas bin Malik. While we were sitting with the Prophet, peace be upon him, in the mosque, a man came riding on a camel. He made his camel kneel down in the mosque, tied its foreleg, and then said, "Who amongst you is Muhammad?" At that time the Prophet, peace be upon him, was sitting amongst us, his companions, leaning on his arm. We replied, "This white man," reclining on his arm. The man then addressed him, "O son of Abdul Muttalib. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "I am here to answer your questions." The man said to the Prophet, "I want to ask you something, and will be hard in questioning, so do not get angry." The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Ask whatever you want." The man said, "I ask you by your Lord, and the Lord of those who were before you. Has Allah sent you as an apostle to all the mankind?" The Prophet, peace be upon him, replied, "By Allah, yes." The man further said, "I ask you by Allah, has Allah ordered you to offer 5 prayers in a day and night, 24 hours? He replied, "By Allah, yes." The man further said, "I ask you by Allah, has Allah ordered you to observe fasts during this month of the year, Ramadan?" He replied, "By Allah, yes." The man further said, "I ask you by Allah, has Allah ordered you to take zakat, obligatory charity, from our rich people and distribute it amongst our poor people?" The Prophet, peace be upon him, replied, "By Allah, yes." Thereupon that man said, "I have believed in all that with which you have been sent, and I have been sent by my people as a messenger, and I am Dimam bin Thalaba from the brothers of Bani Sayd bin Bakr." Reference Sahih Al Bukhari 63. In book. Reference Book 3, Hadith 5. Chapter: What is said regarding the hand-to-hand exchange of books of knowledge and the writing of knowledge by religious scholars to different countries. Narrated Abdullah bin Abbas. Once Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, gave a letter to a person and ordered him to go and deliver it to the governor of Bahrain. He did so, and the governor of Bahrain sent it to Chusroz, who read that letter and then tore it to pieces. The sub-narrator, Ibn Shihab, thinks that Ibn al-Musayyab said that Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, invoked Allah against them, saying, "May Allah tear them into pieces and disperse them all totally." Reference Sahih Al Bukhari 64. In book. Reference Book 3, Hadith 6. Rulers would not read letters unless they were sealed. So the Prophet, peace be upon him, got a silver ring made with Muhammad, Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, engraved on it, as if I were just observing its white glitter in the hand of the Prophet. Reference Sahih Al Bukhari 65. In book. Reference Book 3, Hadith 7. Chapter: Whoever sat at the farther end of a gathering, and whoever found a place amongst a gathering, and took his seat there. Narrated Abu Waqid al-Laythi. While Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, was sitting in the mosque with some people, 3 men came. 2 of them came in front of Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, and the 3rd one went away. The 2 persons kept on standing before Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, for a while, and then one of them found a place in the circle and sat there, while the other sat behind the gathering, and the 3rd one went away. When Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, finished his preaching, he said, "Shall I tell you about these 3 persons? One of them betook himself to Allah, so Allah took him into His grace and mercy and accommodated him. The second felt shy from Allah, so Allah sheltered him in His mercy and did not punish him, while the 3rd turned his face from Allah and went away. So Allah turned His face from him likewise." Reference Sahih Al Bukhari 66. In book. Reference Book 3, Hadith 8. Chapter: The statement of the Prophet, Seos. It is probable that a person who receives a piece of information indirectly may comprehend it better than he who has heard it directly from its source. Narrated Abdurrahman bin Abi Bakr's father. Once the Prophet, peace be upon him, was riding his camel and a man was holding its rein. The Prophet, peace be upon him, asked, "What is the day today?" We kept quiet. thinking that he might give that day another name. He said, "Isn't it the day of Nar, slaughtering of the animals of sacrifice?" We replied, "Yes." He further asked, "Which month is this?" We again kept quiet, thinking that he might give it another name. Then he said, "Isn't it the month of Dhul-Hijjah?" We replied, "Yes." He said, "Verily, your blood, property, and honor are sacred to one another, i.e. Muslims, like the sanctity of this day of yours, in this month of yours, and in this city of yours. It is incumbent upon those who are present to inform those who are absent, because those who are absent might comprehend what I have said better than the present audience." Reference, Sahih Al Bukhari, 67, in book. Reference, Book 3, Hadith 9. Or saying or acting upon it. Chapter: The Prophet, peace be upon him, used to take care of the people in preaching by selecting a suitable time so that they might not run away, never made them averse or bored them with religious talk and knowledge all the time. Narrated Ibn Mas'ud, the Prophet, peace be upon him, used to take care of us in preaching by selecting a suitable time so that we might not get bored. He abstained from pestering us with sermons and knowledge all the time. Reference, Sahih Al Bukhari, 68, in book. Reference, Book 3, Hadith 10.
Hey there, my friend, let me tell you now. There's a message that I want to share somehow. It's a hadith, words of the Prophet, so true. So in English just for you, so you know what to do. Please do not forget, comment, like, and subscribe. Spread the love, keep the message alive. Sahih Hadith in English, let's all come together. Thanks for watching, let's make the world better.